Have you ever felt that feeling where you're just running on empty? Even after what should have been a full night's sleep? It's this kind of bone-deep exhaustion that a double shot of espresso just can't seem to fix. Well, today we're going to dive into the science behind this whole feeling and really get to the bottom of what's draining us.
This is the big question, isn't it? You do everything you're supposed to. You get your 8 hours, you eat pretty healthy, you drink water, and you still just hit that wall by lunchtime. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. This isn't just about your daily habits, it's something running much, much deeper.
Exactly. While all those things, sleep, food, water, are absolutely crucial, they're not the whole story. The kind of fatigue so many of us are dealing with, it's a totally different kind of drain. It's happening quietly, behind the scenes, on both a biological and an emotional level. So let's start with the mental side of things. See, your brain is working so much harder than you probably realize, and it runs on a very real and very limited budget of energy. This is what scientists call decision fatigue. And what it means is that every single choice you make, from what to wear in the morning to how to word that tricky email, it literally dips into your brain's fuel tank. This isn't about willpower, it's just biology. Your brain has a finite amount of glucose to burn, and every decision uses some of it up.
Here's a great way to think about it. Your brain is a lot like your smartphone's battery. You wake up, hopefully, with a full charge. But every thought, every decision, every notification that pulls your attention, it's like opening another app. Each one drains that battery, little by little, throughout the day. And the sheer number of decisions is, well, it's pretty mind-blowing. Studies suggest that we make somewhere around 35,000 decisions every single day. Now, most of them are tiny, right? Subconscious. But they all add up, creating this constant, low-level drain on our mental battery.
And if you need any more proof that just thinking has a real physical cost, get this. Professional chess players can burn up to 6,000 calories during a tournament day, just from intense concentration. That's more than a lot of pro athletes burn. Our brains are incredibly power hungry.
But mental fatigue, that's only half the story. There's another layer to this exhaustion, and it's often a lot heavier, the emotional weight we all carry around.
This one really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's that kind of tired that sleep just can't fix because it's not coming from physical work. It's coming from carrying a heavy emotional load, day after day.
This leads to a state called hypervigilance. Basically, your body gets stuck in this low-grade survival mode, like it's always on high alert. And this burns a huge amount of energy, especially when you're constantly trying to suppress how you really feel or just putting on that I'm fine mask when you're not.
And I'm sure some of these look familiar. People-pleasing, bottling things up, always worrying about what might happen. All of these things push your system into overdrive, just draining your emotional battery until there's really nothing left.
Okay, so we've looked at the mental and emotional drains, but here's the incredible part. Your body actually has a built-in off switch for all this stress. It's not about just resting, it's about actively hitting a reset button on your own biology.
And that reset button is your vagus nerve. Seriously, think of it as your body's biological kill switch for stress. When you learn how to activate it, you can literally manually shift your nervous system out of that high alert fight or flight mode and into a calm rest and restore state.
And here is a super simple but incredibly powerful way to do it. It's called the 4-8 breathing technique. That long exhale, that's the secret sauce. It physically tells your nervous system that you're safe and it's okay to power down. You know what? Let's just try one right now. Just get comfortable. Gently breathe in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now a long, slow exhale through your mouth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can feel that shift, even with just one breath.
So now we have a tool to reset our biology in the moment. That's great, but how do we stop the drain from happening in the first place? Well, this next part is all about taking back control of our energy. The first step is to do a quick little energy audit. Just like you see here, think about two columns, what drains you and what fuels you. On the drain side, maybe it's doom scrolling social media or that one friend who's always complaining. On the fuel side, maybe it's a creative hobby or just to walk outside. The goal is really simple. Do less of what's on the left and intentionally create more time for what's on the right. And this is how you start, by actively protecting your peace. It means setting real boundaries and actually saying no to things that drain you without feeling guilty about it. It means simplifying your choices to fight that decision fatigue. Think about why Steve Jobs wore the same thing every day. Each of these is an act of reclaiming your own energy.
And this reframes everything. The next time you feel that deep, soul-level exhaustion creeping in, just pause for a second and ask yourself, not why am I so tired, but what am I truly tired of? The answer to that second question, that's where your real solution is. And that really brings us to the most important takeaway here. We are all so obsessed with time management and being productive, but we're focusing on the wrong thing. Your energy is your most precious resource, and unlike time, your energy is actually renewable, but only if you manage it wisely. So where do we go from here? It all comes down to these three simple but powerful actions. Simplify. Cut down the mental noise and consciously choose where your energy goes. Breathe. Use your own body as a tool to calm your nervous system. And finally, reconnect with the people, the hobbies, and the purpose that actually fill you up and fuel your soul.